Hey y'all, welcome to the 4x2 Life. We're Mark and Sharon, and we're here to make DIY doable.
Our friends across the pond celebrate what they call Boxing Day, but today we're going to have a different celebration. It's going to be an unboxing day.
Home Depot is having a Black Friday sale that includes a set of Ryobi tools.
We have an older home that we've been remodeling over the years.
And Mark already has a set of DeWalt cordless tools that he takes on the job with him.
Yeah, they're in my truck all the time, and so they're not here at the house when Sharon would like to have a set. So we went out Black Friday, Home Depot, and picked up this set of Ryobi ONE cordless tools.
And later on, we'll do a demonstration with side-by-side comparison of the DeWalt and the Ryobi.
Correct, and see how they stack up. But for now, we're going to open the box and see what we have inside. So let's open it up.
Woo. Have to have the right tool, right?
Yep, and we will at some point probably do a video on just utility knives, because there's just literally scores of them at the store. It can be a little confusing on buying the right utility knife. So that will be an excellent video later on. And here it is. Look at that. It's in its own bag.
Oh, wait. I thought maybe it was on top.
No.
All right. So
everything is already bagged up. So we'll get rid of the box.
All right. So look at that. Nice and bright. It's almost like an international orange, but yellow.
All right.
Okay, so all of the manuals.
And a saw blade.
Saw blade.
For the reciprocating saw.
Here's your circular saw.
Yeah.
Oh, here's some more. We'll figure out what those are in a minute.
Allen wrench, probably for changing the saw blade.
Okay, we have here, what is this one? The impact driver?
Impact driver, which traditionally people would just use a regular screwdriver, drill for setting screws, but these are much more efficient for setting, especially bigger screws. And you can even put a ratchet and a socket on there for doing nuts and bolts and stuff like that. So that's just a really cool. So I use the impact driver probably more than any other tool on the job site.
Would you use that like to do lug nuts when you're putting your TV?
Or a lag screw, lag screw for hanging a TV on a wall, very definitely.
Yeah, not lug nuts.
Yeah.
Lag screw.
And this is just a drill.
Okay.
Multi
variable
speed drill.
Okay. Oh, the circular saw.
Yep, circular saw. And again, it has, this one actually has a 5.5-inch blade. We'll talk about that when we compare it with DeWalt. And regular corded circular saw generally has a 7.25-inch blade. For whatever reason, DeWalt has a 6.5. These guys have a 5.5. So a little bit shallower cut. And we'll see what limitations, if any, that really has for us doing home repair and remodeling.
Okay, and then this is a multi-tool that uses these
which is also called an oscillating tool. It has a little blade that oscillates. And it's really, really good for a lot of different jobs. We'll get
finer detail.
Finer detail, but really cool tool.
We've got the
reciprocating saw,
which is more for demolition and that kind of stuff. Correct.
And it can be used for cutting metal, wood, a variety of things. And we're trying to use the more generic terms. A lot of people call this a sawzall and this is skill saw, which are really brand names. So it's really a circular saw, reciprocating saw, because it's not from the Sawzall company, it's not from the Skill company. So those are distinctions we're going to try to make as we discuss things.
And a flashlight, which is really called a work light.
They call it a work light.
Flashlight is a brand name?
I don't know, but anyway, it's a nice little work light.
We have our charger. Yep. Very important for cordless. And, oh, not one, but 2 batteries. And so this is a 4 amp hour.
Yeah, 4 amp hour and 18 volt.
1.5 amp hour.
And the difference is the bigger battery, of course, is going to be
Lasts
stronger,
a little bit longer.
lasts a little bit longer. Might feel a difference with some things like the skill saw, but the trade-off is in weight.
Yeah.
Because the smaller the battery, especially using an impact driver overhead with screws, the lighter battery is sometimes better, but the stronger battery. So we'll talk about when to use each one.
And we don't know offhand what the difference in weight is. We'll get out a scale the next time.
Yeah, I think it's just, I don't see this as being a big deal, but they do make even batteries that are smaller and batteries that are bigger.
Okay.
So that's when...
But if you're doing stuff overhead, like if you're putting sheetrock up or...
something like that, it can make a big difference if you're doing, 150 screws. One screw, not that big of a deal. So if you like what we've shared with you, please subscribe, like, do all of those different things you do for YouTube.
And watch out for the next one. We have a comparison video coming up. We will eventually be using these tools to build a garage. So that's
workshop
coming up.
in our backyard.
That will be nice.
And that'll be a real good test for not just doing minor details, but doing, heavier work.
But we'd love to have any comments. So if you have a project that you're dying to start and you have hit an impasse or, any questions, please leave them below. And
as well, any particular questions about these tools.
We'll have links to this set at Home Depot. And
this set with the Black Friday sale is $199.99. $200 for this whole set, which is a great price for the 5 tools and the batteries. Now that is significantly less than what you would pay for the same setup from DeWalt. And so what we would like to do with the comparison videos is to determine, for most of us, I think this level at a much cheaper price is going to be fine for most of the things you're going to do around the home. You don't need to buy I hate to use the word more professional grade, but that's going to be the question, isn't it?
Right.
Is
if
this...
you're using it only on the weekends, or are you using it during the week?
Right. So that's going to be the big question, isn't it? Is a $200 set going to be plenty adequate for most of the jobs you do around the house? Yeah. I got a feeling it is.
Yeah.
I love the more expensive ones for work, but I'm using those 8 hours a day, so that's a bit different. So join us through this journey, and we'll figure it out together.
Yeah. See ya.
All right. Bye.